You'll be arriving at East Croydon. Change here.
It's been a while, so I feel awkward for speaking to the camera in front of people again. But I just wanted to update you because I replied to some emails and messages and slept through most of my first flight. It was a short one, like an hour. Now I'm at the gate at Dublin Airport waiting for my next flight, which is gonna take me to Hamburg. Everything ran smoothly. I just need to catch a train and get to my hostel. Hopefully I'll find it. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Surprised because the process is usually not this easy. I mean, not that it was easy. I've spent so many hours in the airports already today, but it all works out because I'm a good planner. Thank you. By the way, I was watching Manifest on the plane, which is a series on Netflix, and if you know, the story is based on an incident that happened on a plane. Yeah, that was... I'm walking to my hostel. Google Maps is kind of having a... So I'm not sure if I'm going correctly, but trying. I bought a croissant because I need food, and I bought one, but they put two in the bag. I don't know if that was on purpose, but I guess it's my lucky day. I couldn't really speak to you last night because, you know, there are 6 people in the room and you just have to be quiet. Remind me never to stay at a hostel again. I didn't sleep a lot last night. I couldn't. I think it was a combination of 2 things. The people in the room, you know, some of them were snoring. Someone could get up to go to the toilet. And then the second was that I could not stop thinking. Like, I could not stop my brain from thinking a million things at once. I'll have my breakfast and I need to get ready for my audition. I'll tell you about the hostel later because I can't speak right now. You know what? Actually, I don't care. I'm not coming back here, so they would make me pay for a towel. I didn't need any. I also had to pay a membership fee because this specific hostel is like a chain and you have to be a member in order to be here. The bathroom and the toilet are 2 separate small rooms, but like it's just that in the room. There's nowhere to like put your things on or hang something. Like how am I supposed to take a shower if I don't leave my clothes somewhere? And then also, of course, they don't have shampoo and stuff, which, okay, it's understandable since it's not a hotel, but they didn't have hand soap. And I borrowed from someone in my room. Yeah, and then, okay, it's a hostel, so the noises at night and the shitty quality sheets. I mean, okay, I should have expected that. Finally just me, so I'll show you the room. You walk in, the bathroom, the toilet, but here's what I mean. Like, where am I supposed to put my stuff, you know? And then the beds, lockers, and the sink. That's it. I feel like I need to be filming from the back side of my phone because it's going to be better quality. So just a reminder for, you know, because people that see my Instagram might see me traveling all the time and dancing, taking classes, blah, blah, blah. And it just looks like all fun and games. But the harsh reality is that the process of doing these things is way more difficult than one can imagine. I mean, if you don't The doggy. If you don't do it, you don't actually realize how difficult it is. What I basically wanted to say is that all the little things that you go through in order to do this can make you upset, can make this whole process really dreadful. And basically I've gone through all this trouble to do this audition right now. It's for a big cruise ship company. I auditioned for them in the summer online, so now I'm gonna do it in person. I'm ready, I know the choreography. We basically had to learn an exercise and a choreography in advance, and it's the same ones that I had to learn in the summer for my online audition. So, and they're probably gonna teach us something new too, but I'm ready because I'm at a point where I trust myself that I can do it and I'm confident enough. It went really well. I got selected, and it's not gonna happen now, but they might contact us for a contract within a year. So, but I'm really happy. I really needed a win right now, and yeah, I pulled through. This literally made it all worth it. All the trouble that I went through to come here, just doing well at the audition, made it worth it. I have 4 more hours until I need to head to the airport. And Joanna, thank you for telling me where to go. Someone that I know who studied here told me what's the most important things to see. And I'm at the town hall right now. My clothes are definitely not warm enough, and my backpack is kind of heavy because it's the only thing I brought with me. I have this urge or instinct that whenever I'm in a new city, I need to make the best out of it and explore a little bit, even if I have a few hours. I sat at that cafe for a little bit and caught up on my messages, but I'll walk around for as long as I can because I'm freezing. Eat and then head to the airport. I came into a supermarket to get warm, and I found my concealer. It's a brand that I could only find in Greece, and it has cheap concealer and good quality one. So, and I also bought some highlighter. I think it's sunset time, so I need to find the restaurant that I have my eyes on. When you travel all the time for auditions, you need to find cheap food choices because you eat out all the time. 2 observations: the dogs are in the shops, which I love. I mean, they're allowed. I see many art shops or exhibitions and stuff. Remember when I told you it was easy to find the train? I've spent 2.5 hours in the trains trying to come to the airport. I've never been more frustrated in public transport. The system here is so messed up. I'm not gonna even sit and explain it. It's just terrible. I managed to come to the airport after changing 4 trains and getting a taxi. Respond on the panel above your head and I feel relief for being back in London. Wow. It's the next day. I couldn't finish the vlog last night because my head was pounding. I had a migraine. I found out last night that the train going to the airport breaks and the first 3 carriages continue to the airport and the rest go somewhere else. How could I possibly know that? And There was no announcement in English. I did not hear anything like that, and I wasn't wearing my headphones or anything. Came out, and 3 stops back, the train did not come, and when it said 0 minutes, it literally turned to 13 minutes again. So a lot of people left the station. I left too. I went outside, I started crying. I asked someone, how can I get a taxi here? Please stop crying, I'll order it for you. I made it at the gate 40 minutes before my flight. I had started my journey 3.5 hours before. So when I finally arrived in London, I had to change terminal, then get a train, then get a bus, and then get another train to come to where I live. And so as soon as I walked in, I have never felt so relieved to step foot in this apartment, and I slept so well. I will say a little bit more info about the audition for those who are interested. I auditioned for Royal Caribbean, a cruise ship company, and basically we had to learn an exercise from the corner and the contemporary choreography in advance. And when we went there, we did those 2 first. They showed it a little bit at the beginning and, you know, played the music a couple of times, and then we did it in pairs and they filmed it. And then we learned a commercial choreography on heels, which I was very happy about because it's more of my style and I could show, you know, my personality. We did the same, we filmed it, and then they chose some of us to stay, and I got selected, as I told you yesterday. They asked me personally if I have any tumbling skills or martial arts, and I said no, because I don't. Also, whether I do any hip hop or breakdance. I don't do breakdance. I do hip hop, obviously. And they also asked me if I'm comfortable in the water, if I'm good at swimming, basically. And I said yes. It doesn't just depend on the 3 people that were there. There's a board that has to agree on every person who gets offered a job and then see if we fit any of the teams for a specific cruise ship. They have so many cruise ships. This was the vlog. So thank you for watching. Thank you for staying here while I was on my break. I think I'll be back on YouTube because I enjoy making videos, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Bye!